Interior TV studio morning.
Welcome everybody, and a special welcome to you. I'm not sure what to call you. Allah, Yahweh, God, Mr. God?
Supreme creator and artist of all things God. God is fine though.
Okay, God. So what brings you down to earth?
I want to remind you of your maker. You've all forgotten and replaced me with these false idols, these Kardashians and money and such.
You sound a little jealous, God.
Well, Diane, I just want a little bit more love and respect. Is that so much to ask for in a relationship?
I guess not. I guess not. I suppose my first official question is, what took you so long? You've been down here struggling for countless millennia and you're up there living it up.
Good question, Diane. And let me start with this. Do you have any kids?
I don't.
Not yet.
What?
Not a problem. I can still run with this. Sometimes you have to watch your children from afar to see what they're really like. If I guided your every move, you'd call me a dictator, but I'm more hands off.
Hands off. That's one way of putting it. Some might say lazy, non-existent, deadbeat even.
Some don't want to understand. Ben Collins from New Jersey and Mary Philly from Durban, South Africa, for example, wouldn't know what to do if they were in my position. I've seen Bruce Almighty.
Oh, did Morgan do you proud?
He did.
How's Jesus doing?
He's good, doing well. He prays for you all every day. I listen in sometimes, but leave him to his own devices.
I see.
Come on, Diane. This is a one-time interview. Ask away.
All right. What do you think about other religions?
They're cute.
Cute?
Of course. The three main monotheistic faiths have so many similarities. I always wondered why they didn't just unify under me and call it a day. Maybe they will after this interview.
Are there any other human beings like you? Are there any other beings like you? Do you have a mum and dad? Is there a Mrs. God?
Good question. Well, I've always just been like space and time, and I've always existed and always will. You could call me an anomaly.
Very scientific deduction there.
Oh, I love science. You've uncovered some of my mysteries. We've been holding bets upstairs to see which century you discover time travel.
Wait, that's a real thing?
You'd have cracked it by now if you'd just listened to Galileo. That's the only hint you're getting. Al Gore was also onto something, but again, you're all independent people.
Why aren't you a woman?
I am everything.
Are you a feminist? Your religions have been accused of putting women second to men.
That's on you lot. I put my son into a woman, not a man. Also, Eve said she's sorry, everybody.
And what about the devil? That Satan guy we've heard so much about. Is he as bad as we've been led to believe, or is he just a misunderstood, tragic villain?
Well, he used to work for me, choked on his aspirations, and got fired. Fired. Get it? Oh, come on, that's a good one.
How many people would you say are in heaven right now?
Quadrillions.
And hell?
156.
What?
I'm joking, around the same amount.
Do all dogs go to heaven?
No, but all babies do, you'll be pleased to know.
Earlier you named yourself as creator of all things. Why did you create cancer?
Did I create cancer or did nature evolve?
Did you, or did you not, create everything?
I should clarify. I made everything up to a point. For example, I made the universe, the planets, the humans, the DNA, etc., but I didn't make, say, the internet or pencil cases. I made the laws of reality and life systems. I gave you the toolbox and you make your things.
So when someone says, thank God for winning the lottery or surviving cancer, are they right or wrong for giving you the credit?
Well, if they want to give me the credit, who am I to deny them? Everybody blames me for the stuff that had nothing to do with me all the time.
Any examples?
Like the aforementioned cancer. That's not me. Shout out to JME. I like that song. Then there's the poverty. I didn't create money or stocks. You did. Racism. You. Slavery. You.
About that, where were you for that 400-yearish stretch?
I was observing.
Observing. Do you have anything to say to the Black community?
Get those coins.
None of it was your fault? None of it? You're blameless in all this?
I gave you all the tools to not only survive, but thrive. But some chose to do things another way. Free will allows such things.
Why did you give us free will?
I am God. I don't need to control you. I control the universe.
Did the Big Bang happen?
Yes.
Dinosaurs?
Yeah, you kind of, sort of.
Go on.
Well, they used to be fish, but they started walking on land and it was freaking me out, so I changed the flight of some rocks.
What the fuck?
That was a while ago, and I haven't done anything like that since.
Okay, well, we have some questions from some of our viewers tonight. First up from Ronald. What's the meaning of life?
I didn't plan for there to be a meaning of your lives, to your lives. Otherwise, I wouldn't have given you free will. There wasn't meant to be an overarching purpose for you all. You're here one moment, and then you're not. I hope that answers your question, Ronald. And to the millions of you who ask yourself this at work, out and about, etc., you give yourself meaning.
Nice. And another one from Gray. Does every living thing have a soul?
Yes, the monks were right about that.
This one's from Mia. What's your favorite song?
The music I listen to hasn't been made yet, and it's impossible to describe the sound to you. I am sonically ahead of you peasants. The last part was a joke. I really like listening to Kendrick Lamar, Eden, Bruno Mars, and Mozart.
When sports stars and fans pray to you for help, do you help them?
This one is from Leo Messi, isn't it? Love that guy. He took my gift and ran with it. Get it?
We get it. We get it.
Good. So I usually don't get involved with such events. I let the people who work harder do the talking, but there was one time with someone called Jesse Owens in Germany. But other than that, no.
Are there any drugs I can take to see the world as you do? That's from Anonymous.
Yes, Benja Anonymous. It's called life. I see everything through all your eyes.
What if they're blind?
Can they touch? I feel what you feel, smell what you smell. I taste what you taste. And on a side note, cheesecake is disgusting and I'm very close to phasing it out of existence. But you already have eyes. Use them.
Lastly, we have one from the Pope.
Next, that guy is a fraud. How he and his pals thought they could monopolize my love is laughable. Anyone can talk to me at any time.
Wow. Well, then a personal question from me then.
Go ahead, Diane.
The cameras turn off, the lights in the studio dim. God leans in to Diane's face.
I hate you with every part of my being.
I know.
I wanted to know why. Why take my mum away from me? I was only 4 years old, but she was everything to me. And don't give me that bullshit from before.
Honestly, I can't answer that. Things happen outside of my control, but not my eye. I can't sit here and tell you I killed her or that it was part of my plan, but I can say that she's still looking out for you. She's proud of you, and she has never stopped loving you. Neither will I.
Diane breaks down into tears. She rubs her eyes for a moment. She opens them, but God is gone. The end.